Hello, welcome to Valkyria Chronicles 4, where we are continuing on with this stuff, the main story.
Oh, yes. Yes. How could anything be so perfectly, achingly beautiful? It's heaven's light, the light of creation. An earthborn sun, crafted by human hands. A beacon of hope to light the path of mankind. You've done it, Al. Albert Miller, my dearest friend. Your final gift, this great Promethean fire you left behind, will change the world! No. No. I am the one who will change this world. As Al's friend, it is my privilege, my right. Yes, I will be the one to finally grant your wish. Only I ever truly understood you, Al. I was your friend, and so I work in your stead. I will see it done.
Well, Belgo's crazy. I guess that's not news.
Angie, why? Huh? That wasn't there before. Is that a letter? This handwriting.
What did you say this ship's running on?
It's running on her.
What? The hell's that supposed to mean? Angie's just a little girl. What do you mean she's powering the ship?
It's not just the Centurion. The Cavalier, the Comet. All the ships were the same. Our ship runs on Angie's power. The power of the Valkyria. Valkyria?
Yes. The main reactor is fueled by a Valkyria. Each ship was assigned one. On paper, they're civilian contractors. And the one assigned the Centurion is named Angie. Angelica Farnaby.
Wait, hold on. Just what is a Valkyria? I heard they're descendants of the ancient Valkyr, who protected this land a long time ago. I've already been told that the Empire's weaponizing them, and that the Winter Witch is one specialized for combat. You're saying the Federation has their own Valkyria? Not even as weapons, but as living batteries?
That's correct. Angelica has been modified to act as a power source. By exposing herself to Ragnite, she can generate energy far beyond conventional compression. She alone can produce enough energy to power this entire cruiser.
That's why the restricted area was so heavily guarded. You're using a human being. You locked a little girl in the reactor of a military ship.
Claude, she volunteered for this. She signed a waiver agreeing that she and her life belong to the military.
There's no way that could be legitimate.
On the contrary, it's a legally binding contract. Just like the one you signed when you enlisted.
But she's a child, she can't sign contracts.
It was an accident that she left the main reactor and met you all, and suffered amnesia at that. But once she remembered her duty, she returned to the main reactor of her own volition.
How is this even possible?
She and all the others volunteered for this initiative. They're doing whatever they can for their homeland.
But both the Cavalier and the Comet are gone.
Indeed. Valkyria's fates are tied to their ships. They knew the risks. The immense propulsion power of the snow cruisers would be unattainable without Valkyrian support. And Operation Cygnus is impossible without these ships. This plan has been in the works for a long time.
I knew it. This was already being prepared even before Operation Northern Cross.
Correct. The United States of Vinland developed these ships and their tech. They are the hidden orchestrators of Cygnus.
This is insane. How deep does this rabbit hole go?
Are you going to abandon the mission, then? Would you betray your allies just to take the moral high ground?
Betray my allies?
For every day we move forward on the Crystal Sea, our allies on land are retreating from the Empire. As we speak, the Federation's death toll keeps on growing. Operation Northern Cross is a lost cause. The Cygnus fleet is the only hope we have of ending this war. And here we are, 2 days from the Imperial capital. 3 at most, even with combat.
Then, you plan on storming the enemy's capital with Angie still hooked up to the main reactor.
That's correct. Claude, do you believe the captain will wake up from this?
I don't know. I can only hope so.
We'll need a decision. Soon. Who else could make that call without being swayed by emotion? Please, Captain. We need you to wake up.
That little girl was moving the ship? All this time it was her? Huh. What is this shit? Is this supposed to be a joke?
She was smiling.
Huh?
Angie, she was smiling. She said she had to go back to where she belonged. Then the door closed, and she was locked inside. She was looking at me until the main reactor came on. She was smiling the whole time.
You think she wanted this?
I think she wanted to save us. And that was the only way.
But she's just a goddamn kid! We're using this child as a tool of war?
Read this.
To my favorite big sis Riley. First, I want to say I'm sorry. I wanted to tell you what I really am, but I just couldn't. When I got on the ship, I signed a piece of paper. It had a lot of big words, but it said the military would take care of my family after I'm gone. After that, I drank some medicine, and it tasted really bad, and I got really sleepy. And then I was in the Forbidden Sector, and the whole time I was in there, I was dreaming. It was a really scary dream. Lots of people were fighting. They got hurt and died. So when I woke up, and I met all of you, and everyone was so kind to me, I've never felt happier in my life. Even though there's a war going on outside, the ship is like a really big house with a really big family. But I have a family back home, too. There's my papa, and one little sister, and 2 little brothers. Papa just drinks all day and doesn't go to work. That's why we didn't have any money. But then men in uniforms came to my village. They told us to take an aptitude test. And that's how I learned I could be a Valkyria. I could be useful. So I made a promise with the soldiers. They'd give Papa money and help my sister and brothers go to school. And in return, I'd go away on this ship.
What?
To tell you the truth, I really didn't want to do it. I wanted to stay home with my family. But if I didn't help, they told me a lot of happy families would be sad, and lots of people might get hurt. They said it was my duty to help, so I decided it was the right thing to do.
Duty.
But you know what? I actually kinda liked being here. I think I learned something from everybody on the ship. I learned what it means to protect someone you love. And I learned why this war has to end. So I'm going back to the place where I belong. I'm really proud that I could help protect everyone. Thank you, Riley. And tell everyone else thanks, too. Goodbye.
Holy shit! What the hell is this? Claude, this operation's over. We're taking Angie and we're getting the hell out of here!
If we do that, this ship will stop dead in its tracks. They'd never make it to the Imperial capital.
You think I give a shit? What the hell kind of victory is worth killing an innocent girl? Riley, you feel the same way, right? Oh, come on, Kai, say something!
I think I finally see why my brother left the Federation.
Kai? I mean, Forsetti. He knew about this?
Yeah, obviously.
He always avoided saying anything outright. All he'd tell me is that the Federation had been twisted.
Yeah, after seeing this shit, I'd say the same thing. I can't take this. You see what they've done to her?
I know. It's unforgivable, but...
Kai?
But in this moment, all I know for sure is that Angie is fighting harder than any of us.
Angie wants peace. She chose this path herself. She's fighting her own battle, her own war, in the blue fires of that reactor. All we can do for her now is fight at her side.
An attack!
Couldn't even give us time to think, huh?
Good to know. Good to know.
Come on, let's go!
Preparations complete. I'm heading out.
Riley, wait! You know Ragnite better than anyone, so I need to ask you something. That explosion that came from the Cavalier, was it... Did that explosion come from the main reactor?
The reactor's energy output is hundreds of times beyond whatever we could achieve through standard compression. But even with that kind of power, I don't know if it would trigger a chain reaction as massive as the one we saw. Look, I'm sure I could give you an answer if I had time to analyze the data. But I'm sorry. I'd really rather not think about all that right now.
No, I'm sorry. I was being insensitive. The squad we're up against is probably the one we fought before, led by the black-plated tank. I know you've got a lot on your mind, so for now, let's just focus on winning this battle.
Got it.
Honestly, Walls, I'm getting kind of sick of fighting you.
Who'd have thought HQ would personally request the Ausbruch for this assignment?
That massive explosion probably got the top brass panicking.
Can't blame him. If one of those things went off inside the capital... If it's gotta explode, make it happen on the Crystal Sea, far away from the capital. HQ's orders.
So we're the expendable pawns again, huh?
Not if I have anything to say about it. Chromaria's heading for the enemy ship from the other side. We'll distract it from the front, and she'll destroy it.
Destroy? If I recall, Belgar and Agent Forsetti seemed pretty intent on capturing that ship in one piece.
Not happening. We are sinking that thing. Orders be damned. Some things just can't be allowed to exist.
Huh? Well, destruction's fine by me. I'm just hoping one of our shots doesn't set the damn thing off, sir.
No worries. Chromaria's gotten better with her power. She's more stable now. She won't lose control. I'll look after her.
Yeah, whatever you say, lover boy.
Anyway, thanks to HQ's meddling, we're finally out of Doc Belgar's jurisdiction. Once we're done here, I think it's time for us to take a nice, long vacation.
To be honest, I was terrified of that Winter Witch when I first saw her. Maybe it's just me, but ever since she met you, she's gotten more approachable, more human. She's been acting, dare I say, cuter. I understand why you'd want to protect her, sir.
You might find she's a little too hot for you to handle.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not making a move on her. Got enough enemies without you trying to kill me, too.
That silhouette.
Lieutenant Colonel Voltz, the enemy ship's been sighted. We're moving at full speed to engage.
This is it. My soulmate and I get to have one last dance. I will protect the capital. My men, my motherland, and the woman I love. I'll protect them all.
Alright, let's do this mission. Let us be gay and do crimes.
Info, shall we?
Alright.
Onward to victory.
You'd better keep up.
Lock and load.
here I go.
Stay calm and focused.
I don't know if this is a good setup, but let's do this.
Won't be easy, but I have faith in you. Commence operations.
We're closing in on the Imperial capital. Keep going, no matter what. Squad E, move out!
This is untenable. The ice field's practically shattered. There's cracks everywhere.
It must have been the Cavalier. The shockwave did all this.
And the heat thinned out the ice. The infantry should be all right, but I don't know about our vehicles.
It looks like it can take the weight of a tank, but we should still be careful out here.
Claude, they're here. It's that black tank again.
Those assholes again.
Yeah, let's try and finish this fast.
Yeah.
Watch out! It's the Valkyria!
You're just sending her out from the start? Guess they're done playing around. It's going to be a full assault.
So it's a pincer attack. This might get messy.
Advancing! Enemy sighted!
Uh-oh! The enemy's firing back!
Enemy sighted!
Keep firing!
This is an order. Focus on the enemy tanks. We're gonna take them down.
Let's get physical!
You don't need to talk about all that mushy stuff.
Engaging!
I'll support you.
Yeah.
Whoa there!
Leave it to me. Enemy spotted! Let's wipe them out!
did this happen to the Crystal Sea?
Claude, I believe in you.
Ah! They're firing at me!
Come on!
Whoa there!
Angie, I'll do everything I can.
Oh, cool.
Commencing counterattack.
Eat this!
Whoa there!
Hmm.
They're in range.
Here comes the pain. Leave this one to me.
Right.
I can play
report?
Can't let them reach the
Figured them out.
capital. They're in range.
Take aim.
Whoa there!
Leave it to me!
You've been spotted. Watch out!
Give them all you got!
The enemy?
Leave it to me!
They're in range.
Give them all you got!
Whoa there!
Even with demolition, those we barely do any damage to it.
My turn. Let's move.
Be gone!
Got a hot bowl of soup waiting for you.
Won't let you die. Got it?
You're being targeted.
I can take this.
It's alright.
Let's move.
Incoming!
Whoa there!
Better take out that Gatling turret, otherwise it will cause trouble for our lancers.
Won't let you die. Got it? Whoa there!
I was chosen.
Alright, we're doing okay.
Well, well.
Saw that coming!
Fire! Hit.
This is hilarious.
Damn coward!
It's no use. We'll never drive them off if we just stay in this position. First, we have to leave this base to get out of the pincer. Then, we'll find a position that gives us the advantage. From there, we'll regroup for a counterattack.
We have to fight the tanks and the witch at the same time? I'm getting the shakes just thinking about it.
I know this looks bad, but we still have a chance. Last time, the Valkyria fell back after we beat the tank. It worked before, so let's focus on the tank first. It probably won't work the same way twice, but at least it'll get us out from between a rock and a hard place. She may be a Valkyria, but she's still just one person, right?
Yeah, right.
This is an order. Focus on the enemy tanks. We're gonna take them down.
Leave it to me. Didn't feel a thing.
The enemy has begun their counterattack.
Is that it?
You're being...
Not even a scratch. Hoorah!
I'll handle support, nasty.
Don't let the cold get inside your head.
Nope, not good enough.
Now,
Okay then.
you're being targeted.
What the hell? They're in range.
Leave it to me.
Wasted a turn there.
Come on.
Whoa there.
Leave it to me. Take this.
Whoa there.
See, that did more. Okay, I think that's the right place to aim.
Now, what genre? It's all research, really.
Can't I take note? I want to just... There.
There.
No, that barely did anything.
We need...
Right, right. You'll have to go. Whoa.
That did plenty. It seems to almost just be luck based whether we hit its weak spot or not.
There! Whoa there!
Advancing! I see. Right there!
Whoa there! Contact!
Advancing!
Fire!
Just gonna check, do we have an order to get ammo back? Nope.
Squaddy, here are your orders. We have to treat our wounded.
My turn.
Watch out! The enemy has begun their counterattack.
Found! Whoa there! When you can't get it all together, improvise. I guess it's worth a shot. Let's do this, Mary!
There's no need to yell. I can hear you just fine.
All right, soulmate. Let's dance. All good here, Mary. Shall we?
I'll make you suffer. It isn't personal.
Okay.
Show me a good time.
Be gone!
Alright, that's not good.
My luck on the battlefield's run out. Sorry, but I'll have to retreat.
Close one! This is an order. Focus on the enemy tanks. We're gonna take them down. This is an order. All soldiers on the defensive. Keep yourselves protected.
Let's move.
There.
How's this?
There's a nice hot cup of cocoa waiting for you when you get back.
Be gone.
Leave it to me.
I sure hope the Facebook notification sounds aren't showing up on the stream.
What the hell?
Come on.
Whoa there.
Huh?
Now, what genre?
I can play
You're
sport.
being targeted.
So this is what it feels like.
Yes, it's finally time.
Advancing.
Be gone.
We're getting you out. You're gonna be okay.
Keep track of the enemies.
The enemy
gone.
has begun their counterattack. I'm looking forward to hearing good news.
Fire!
You're being
There.
targeted.
There they are.
The enemy has begun their counterattack.
We're getting you out. You're gonna be okay.
You're being
gone.
targeted.
Sorry about it.
Squaddy, here are your orders. We have to treat our wounded. Come in, Centurion. Requesting fire support. Sending coordinates now.
Acknowledge. Hailing fire direction center. Open fire.
No, that did nothing.
I'll make you suffer. It isn't personal.
Okay, we're doing alright.
Show me a good time.
No big deal.
There.
Let's go! is an order. All soldiers on the defensive. Keep yourselves protected. This is an order. Focus on the enemy tanks. We're gonna take them down.
Okay.
The enemy's returning fire! Keep firing!
Enemy spotted!
Be gone!
Find some cover!
Commencing
Be gone!
counterattack. Follow my lead.
Somebody!
Advancing.
The enemy has done their...
Fire!
Whoa there! We've lost the target!
You're being targeted!
I'm pretty sure I can wear you down over time.
I'm not scared of anything. I'll crush you!
Don't stop now! Right through!
You're being targeted!
Medic!
I won't let you die!
All troops, please report your status.
This is all I can do now.
There.
Fire!
Whoa there!
Not done yet!
Incoming!
Okay, we're going to leave things there for today. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time.